and Art and Luke, thank you so much. And thank you all for making the effort and putting into your focus being here with us today. We are so delighted. Those of you online watching us from around the world and those of you here in the room, we know you're not here by accident, but you're here by divine purpose. A purpose that you have accepted to lift yourself from what is into what could be. Attending to our spiritual nature. And we like to talk about all the time here that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but that we are spiritual beings having a human one. And as we move into that understanding today, we do so as we always do, by starting everything with prayer. Come on in. There's a couple people right outside the door. I'm going to invite our prayer chaplains to surround us and to hold us in that light. And invite all of us to take a deep and purposeful breath. This vibration lifts us all. It passes through us and surrounds us as we enter into this time of contemplation and renewal. We are reminded by this sound, by this tone, that there is always more. More to experience, more to know, more to remember. So as we breathe again, we breathe into the very center of our being, that place that connects us to the infinite, to the divine, and to Source itself. I invite you now to let everything go, to let the chair completely hold you, to allow the floor and this building to protect and comfort you, and to allow this moment to fully be. Be one. Be one with the one power and the one presence. To let go of all distractions and concerns. And to vibrate your whole being. To vibrate every cell and atom of your being with the one power and the one presence. We notice where our mind wants to take us, the to-do list, the concerns, the distractions, and we purposefully refocus on Source, on love, on peace, on understanding. Right here and right now, with this next breath, we are aligned with the one power and the one presence, aligned with and as Spirit. And there is nothing that we cannot do. We have all that we need. And we live into our spiritual nature. So I invite you to see yourself right now, soaring, succeeding, accomplishing in big and small ways, doing all things with great love and focus, doing all things with clarity, with peace, with understanding, and with wisdom. This is the day that God has made. We choose to rejoice and celebrate. We choose to breathe in and out and to allow. And we choose to practice gratitude by saying, thank you, God, I am so blessed. Thank you, God, I am so present. Thank you, God. I am ready to serve, ready to soar, ready to be all that I can be. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen. Ashe. We are so blessed. And it is our time to say thank you. Say thank you by singing. I invite you to allow this rhythm to now transport you to another way of being. To know who you truly are in every part of your being. To know your divine destiny.
I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am awesome. Listen real closely when I say this. I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am who I am. I am who I am. I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am awesome. Listen real closely when I say this. I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am who I am. I am who I am.
Everybody now.
Come on. I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am awesome. Listen real closely when I say this. I am awesome. Other people can't dictate my greatness. I am who I am. I am who I am. I am who I am. I am who I am.
Woo. Welcome to Sunday, everybody. Thank you, Misa.
And so
Come on, Tyler. Come on up.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, Unity San Francisco. So happy that you're here with us in person and everybody online. My name's Tyler, one of your prayer chaplains. And of course, we know Ken.
I'm Reverend Ken Daigle. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning, but for those of you who haven't met, I'm the senior minister here, and I'm delighted to have you with us here today.
Yes. Very special Sunday.
It's a special Sunday. So Friday was Halloween. Yesterday was Dias de los Muertos, and also All Souls Day in the Catholic tradition, All Saints Day, All Souls Day. And I just wanted to acknowledge we have our own ofrenda here from some of the people that we love and have lost in the past couple of years. And there's an ofrenda here on platform, but there's also one downstairs in the hospitality room. And we are so enriched by this embracing of the differences in the cultures of our life and the traditions that help us grow spiritually and collectively. And so I want to give special thanks to our members who have brought this tradition to us and helped us to embrace it without overtaking it, understanding the cultural heritage that brings it and celebrating it in a way that is honoring. So for this gringo, I say thank you. And I say thank you to, we have a special guest, which I'll introduce later, one of our dear friends and members, David, is going to speak to us about this whole process of owning our ancestors' heritage and to stepping fully into that, right? And so that's what today is about. And we often say here, we are unapologetically inclusive.
Yes,
right?
one of our important themes.
And it is about consciously looking at it and taking all of it in and seeing the vast abundance that is right here waiting for us to say yes to.
Yes,
right?
And holding the doors open every Sunday, keeping the lights on, running a ministry, putting it out to the world, a loving message that respects everybody. You are each on your own journey, and everything that brought you here to this point, we celebrate that.
Yeah, we have an affirmation.
And also going forward, we celebrate what you will decide.
Yes.
What you will choose to be. unlimited in your next steps. So we have this affirmation.
It says, I'll say it once and then invite us all to say it together. I commit to awakening myself and the world to infinite possibilities. We need this in our world right now. So let's all embrace it and say it together if you're willing. Join with me. I commit to awakening myself and the world to infinite possibilities. And so it is.
So it is.
Tyler, take it away.
All right, if you haven't received, we have this wonderful announcement just letting you know about mark your calendar for next year, September 2026, is going to be a wonderful retreat hosted by Reverend Ken Daigle at Unity Village. So mark your calendar, it's going to be his new book and a workshop, Unapologetic Manifestation. So join Reverend Ken, go to our website for more information. We'll announce it again before next year, of course. And a little attention to your Sunday bulletin, and if you haven't received one, raise your hand. One of our wonderful ushers will bring you a Sunday bulletin. And inside of there is a spiritual connection card. And just turning to that and write in there who you are, how you found out about Unity San Francisco. And if you're online, click the connection card link in the chat. A very important part of this connection card is this little box over here, if you're a first-time guest. I see a hand raised right there. And so if you're a first-time guest, let us know that you're a first-time guest. If you're viewing electronically, do the connection card link in the chat. We'd love to send you a little gift, a little token of love electronically. And if you're here in the sanctuary in person, it's right there in the foyer, or see one of us afterwards for a little gift. We're so glad that you're here visiting with us. And we always have guided meditation times, because that is one of the foundation teachings of that self-reflective journey. So every Sunday morning, we have a sound meditation, 10:15 to 10:45. It's both here in the room and on Zoom. Then Monday through Friday, if you want that middle of the day reset, you just go to our website at 12 noon for 15 minutes. Go to the website, click the Zoom link, 15-minute meditation at noon, or go to our website. There's a whole library there. And one of the most proud things that I see is our YouTube channel, Unity San Francisco, has all these curated playlists of music, playlists of meditations, playlists of inspirational talks. So go there, subscribe, be sure to like different videos. It helps us push the algorithm forward. And now we're going to have a community song. So I invite you to stand as you're willing and able. Let's sing together, Gratitude.
So this is a Karen Drucker song that many of you may know. I invite you to stay and we will demonstrate there's body motions to go with it. So enjoy. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to sway to the right. Okay, to the right, to the left. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Once again. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. Turn to your neighbor. I'm so grateful. Grateful for you. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for you. I'm so grateful. Say it to yourself. I'm so grateful for the learning. I'm so grateful for the growing. I'm so grateful for knowing. I'm so grateful. We have reached our time of interactive meet and greet. Please greet your neighbor with a handshake, a hug, a toe tap, a fist bump, a hip bump, whatever makes you feel happiest on today. Please say hello to our online family. And again, we are grateful for you.
Happy Sunday. Hi.
Hello again, folks. Happy Sunday. We're so grateful to you once again. What? Thank you.
Sonia. Sonia. Sonia.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Sonia.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Good to see you all. Blessings.
Can you bring Hal back here?
Hey, oh, hey. Hey, Tom. Hey, Lori. Dave Coop. Hey, Jim. Thanks for being here. I think we're going to mute all of our friends online.
Hal. Hal.
And we're going to return our attention back to the stage.
We're so glad you've joined us for this great Sunday. Enjoy every moment of it. It's going to be a great service, I know. Nice to see you, Dave.
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. If you haven't had time to say hi to everybody, and if you're freaked out by how friendly we are, I get it. But as you can see, a lot of people, for the newcomers here, a lot of people here know each other. We promise we won't bite. And we also, yeah, I can't promise that for Hal. And we'll have more opportunity to say hi to everybody. We have some great hospitality downstairs, which is my perfect segue into why these two amazing individuals are on platform with you. This is Reverend Sonia Milton, who was the senior minister here before I was, and her husband, Reverend Hal Milton. And they live up in Napa, and so they drove down to be with us today, but they also watch and support us online, and they have been great supporters of us financially. She got it. So if you've been downstairs and enjoyed our new coffee bar, that new amazing coffee bar, we had all those great donuts and pastries and everything laid out for you today, this morning. That is a gift from Sonia and Hal. And so I invite Sonia to talk about it and why she was inspired to donate $10,000 to make that happen.
It's part of what we do with our resources is able to give to wonderful places, and this is one of the most wonderful places of all. Yes. And as Kate was saying earlier, how I was able to come in and kind of settle things down for this ministry so Ken could come in and bring it up to the level of joy and celebration that it is. And we're about food. You see, we're about food and drink and joy and nourishment. And so this simple sacred thing of eating and drinking and sharing is in that spirit of tikkun olam, which is so special and important to us. That's that idea, the repairing of the world, that when God created the universe, it all broke into millions of little pieces, and our task as humanity on the planet, in the world, is to bring all those pieces together. Yes. And that is tikkun olam. So that's what we're doing here. We're so proud of all of you, proud of Ken. I can't, Ken was my
I was an intern.
He was an intern.
Under Sonia,
and he showed up, and the first day, we went to jail.
We did. The first day of my internship, we're sitting in her office, and I'm looking into these beautiful, loving, kind eyes. And she was so present, and it was so amazing. And then she said, "So I have to go to jail. Would you like to come with me?" And we were visiting a congregant who had been arrested and was in jail. And I was like, yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. And that's what we did. And that, and it's like, never looked back.
Never looked back.
And I've never visited a congregant in jail since. So that's really, let's affirm that. I'm not going to be visiting any of you in jail. But I will if you need me to.
And now Ken keeps saying yes.
Yes.
He keeps saying yes. He says yes to our movement. I'm kvelling at how amazing Ken is and what he's created for Unity San Francisco, of course, and for our movement. So
thank you.
I'm so proud of you and love you so much and love all of you so much. And I think that's kind of it, yes?
Okay, cool. I'm going to mention this. So it's not just, pronounce it again.
Tikkun olam.
Tikkun olam.
There it is.
Hal and Sonia are both Jewish by birth and by upbringing and culturally food and guilt, right? And they found the Unity teachings and Unity was started as a Christian movement, but it has expanded to much more than that now in my understanding of Unity, right? And so, and I just wanted to be that demonstration and to acknowledge that's how we are unapologetically inclusive. We are honoring all traditions because we know there's only one power and one presence, that all the paths lead us to the same place, into that wholeness. We have a Unity blessing that's going to come up on the screen right now. It goes, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine as you. So we'd like to hold this and say it to Hal and Sonia, who have made this extraordinary gift that blesses us all. Hal and Sonia, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine as you. And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you so much, Hal. Always. Oh. We also do this, we hold this blessing for our children. We're leaving the children downstairs today because we had this ceremony, but we know that our children, the ones who are here in this ministry, the world's children, and our own inner child need to hear this message. So if you did not hear this growing up, hear it from me today. You are God's perfect expression of divine life. I see you and I love you exactly the way you are. Can we know that together for everyone? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. So as I mentioned earlier, we have a special guest speaker today. So David Monticalvo came here one Easter Sunday. It was the first Sunday we were open after COVID, right? And we had just opened our doors, and we were having this big debate about whether it was going to happen or not, or whether we were going to do it or not. And people go, well, why Easter? Why do we have to do it on Easter? And I said, Rolling Away the Stone, right? That is about new birth, new opportunity. And David, I remember distinctly him coming in the doors. I was coming down the stairs and we met and we instantly locked and we started talking about his spiritual journey and about what brought him here. And we have been on this journey together. He instantly started taking classes, he started studying, but he had been on the path already. When he came to Unity, it was just a super highway for him in lots of ways. And he worked for us for 2 years as our chief operating officer and took the place to new levels, which we're still benefiting from. And he is off on his own journey. He's embraced married life and dogs. And he and his husband are here today to celebrate this. But what also he's been through is the valley of the shadow in the last year, and experienced loss as well as joy, and about reclaiming his heritage and his journey of understanding his ancestors. And that's what he's going to talk to us about today. So I'm really grateful to have David join us again. And before we do, I'm going to have Misa come back up and sing us a song for Dias de los Muertos. Thank you.
This I do in remembrance of you, for all that you are and everything you do. This I sing because you're always with me. Wherever you are, you're here in my heart, you're in me. I am who I am because of those who came before me, and I live as I live because of those who helped it come to be. And though time may go by and I'm tested and tried through trials in my life, I remember always I am knowing that I'm growing because of you. All things are possible with your love living on inside of me. This I do in remembrance of you, for all that you are and everything you do. This I sing because you're always with me. Wherever you are, you're here in my heart, you're in me. I know what I know because of those whose love has taught me, and I see everything because of those whose love brought me to be. And though time may go by and I'm tested and tried through trials in my life, I remember always I am knowing that I'm growing because of do. This I sing because you're always with me. Wherever you are, you're here in my heart, you're in me. This I do in remembrance of you, for all that you are and everything you do. This I sing because you're always with me. Wherever you are, you're here in my heart, you're in me. I remember you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Reverend Ken, for inviting me to speak today. This has been a journey that has been deep within my heart, but also like within my soul. Today I'm going to be talking about how healing our lineage is a key towards wholeness and healing. And as I talk about ancestors, I really mean both our blood, biological ancestors, but also our spiritual ancestors. As a member of the queer community, I remember all of the queer ancestors who have gone before me. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of an all-encompassing ancestors. So this is the last photo I have together with my parents. It was 2013. It was my graduation from my master's program. And my parents supported me and encouraged me to pursue my education as a first-generation college student. That's my dad, Dave, my mom, Monica. And they're no longer with us in spirit. My dad passed away in 2016 and mom last year. And my parents were the definition of mestizos. Mestizos mean that you are a person of mixed blood. My dad was Filipino, Mexican, Spanish. My mom was Mexican, Spanish, Pueblo. And they grew up in a time where you were not encouraged to be your cultural self. We did not grow up speaking Spanish. My grandparents didn't speak Spanish. My grandparents had been here. A saying that I like to say is, they did not cross the border crossed them. Part of my, I didn't come up with that. That's a quote from somebody. But culturally, they didn't speak Spanish, nor did they really celebrate things such as Dia de los Muertos or any of the other Independence Days. And so that meant to me that I inherited a sense of displacement. And that was functionally okay, right? Like that we functioned in the broader white American society. But deep down, especially where I grew up in the South, was not something that I felt proud to be in. In fact, I felt ashamed. And my whole journey to what I'm going to be talking about today began 375 days ago when I was thousands of miles away from home at Unity Village, actually. I was about to go on a retreat. And I got the news that my mom had unexpectedly passed away. And in the ensuing months of the physical, the emotional grief, and obviously the business part of death, which no one ever really talks about, but cleaning things out and sorting through paperwork, by January of this year, I was emotionally and from a soul level, just tired. And I had one of my dearest friends who's Peruvian. She told me, she reminded me actually about curanderismo, which curanderismo means it's a Latin American healing modality, spiritual healing. And I did my research and came across a limpia, which limpia means cleansing. It's a cleansing ceremony. And I went to this healing ceremony with this strong, matronly curandera. And she had an altar set up like this. I have my, it's a smoke incense carrier, copal carrier actually, it's called a sumidor. She had some beautiful aromatic romero, rosemary. If you crack it, it smells so beautiful. And then she lit a candle. For demonstration purposes, I have Selena on my calendar, candle. And as she cleansed me, she gave me a generational and ancestral limpia. So specifically, I went because my parents had died at a young age. And in fact, my grandparents had died from a young age. And she healed generations, up to 7 generations. She said a series of prayers. And during that whole time, I just was weeping, and it was so cleansing. And I just imagined, I just can still smell the herbs that she was sweeping over me. It's called abaria. And she swept all of this spiritual garbage but also like grief and heaviness from not just me, but 7 generations of people who had been subjugated and who had been told that they could not be themselves. And also, as on an aside, also my queer side, right? You couldn't be yourself either, being a queer person. And I left that session feeling so much clearer. And as someone who who wasn't raised speaking Spanish or didn't even like have a sense of my own cultural identity, I left that day so committed to reaching down and discovering that for myself. And so I dove into, I started quite practically taking Spanish lessons. I take a Spanish lesson every week. I speak with a tutor in Guadalajara. I also had to learn this healing modality myself. I just felt like this is transformational in healing people's lives. And so I enrolled in a course for curanderismo, especially actually people who are of QT BIPOC community. And so I did that for a couple of months. And in fact, actually Friday, I found out that I got accepted into their apprenticeship program for next year. Thank you. So I look forward to bringing some more of my learnings in that to Unity San Francisco. But I left and just felt so much more at peace. My soul felt better. My grief was still there. Grief, I still hold it. It still comes in waves and all of that. But I feel a sense of connection to my ancestors that I never did before. And particularly, of course, my parents. And I'll talk about that in just a second. And as I was diving into curanderismo, I read a book by a woman named Elena Avila, and she was a psychiatric nurse practitioner / curandera. So she brought her physical medical sciences mixed with her traditional Mexican healing. And this quote really highlighted my own sense of pride as a mestizo person. So she says, the first mestizos were homeless and had no definite place in society. I'd certainly felt like that. But somehow, we descendants of those outcasts of mixed blood have survived, which is a reflection of how strong our spirits are. And I think that in terms of the diversity that is in this beautiful community, I think we can say that for maybe different parts of everyone's ancestry. And so there's this concept of la frontera, where it's feeling like you are at the cornerstone of you're not part of the broader American white patriarchal society, but you're also not necessarily completely Mexican because you're not in Mexico and you're in this weird space. And for me, I felt that way, especially as a queer person who was raised in the South, who was this and that. And it's just a sense of knowing that our ancestry may have not been at the surface, but it survived deep in there. So this was so healing. And so I'm offering a couple of insights, so you can take them as you will, and healing your own ancestry and coming to terms with what is healing within you. The first is that there are no borders within spirit. And this could, yes. This can also be a social commentary, but for terms of today, we're talking about the spirit realm, the unseen. And that night that I was at Unity Village, an angel came and picked me up in the form of a woman. And she took me to the airport because I couldn't get a taxi at midnight that would drive all the way to the Unity Village. And she told me in my darkest hour that my mom was with me even more than she was when she was on this physical plane. And even in that moment, that was like the hardest time to ever be, I felt the truth in that, actually. And so I realized that, and even in the Unity teachings, there are five principles in Unity teaching. The first is that there is only one power and one presence in the universe. And so if I believe that, then I know that there's no separation. My mom is with me, my dad is with me, my best friend Angelo is with me. And it's the sense that when we bring their memories, we're bringing them alive. When we call out their names, we bring them alive. And we can also heal them and offer forgiveness. The next insight that I found is to embrace the underworld. And I mean the underworld kind of as a metaphorical sense. In Dia de los Muertos, it's really about a celebration of calling our ancestors back. And so we have the marigolds and the candles, and it's all to welcome our ancestors back with us. And I have also realized that meant that we make friends in the hard places. We stand in our grief. We talk about, as Reverend Ken talks about, feeling your feelings through to completion. So it means giving time to crying and to having bad days and to retreating from society. But it also means celebrating our ancestors, celebrating those parts of ourselves that we don't want to celebrate sometimes. And so often that means also eating the food of our ancestors, the very practical sustenance, symbol of our ability to have nutrition and in the good of life. Every year on my dad's birthday, April 24th, my sister and my aunt and our families, we go to La Guadalajara in San Leandro, which is a little restaurant, and we get a super burrito because that's what my dad loved. And so in eating those foods, we connect with him. We bring him alive. So making friends in those deep, hard places is incredibly healing because you have to feel things through. And the last insight is to offer compassion to our ancestors. One time in meditation, I had seen one of my ancestors who I had grown up hearing stories about how she was abusive and was a cold-hearted person and all of these things. And I just saw her, and I had the insight, I had the distance from her as well, to see that she was broken herself. She had been abused. She had grown up in the 40s, raising children on her own as a single woman, and in Central California, and so it was just, I had that sense of love for her, and so I offered her forgiveness. And because there are no borders in spirit, when we offer our ancestors forgiveness, we offer ourselves forgiveness, and that's what we really need, right? And I also acknowledge that my ancestors were also Spanish European. So that also meant that I had to give them compassion and forgiveness for colonizing my indigenous ancestors. And so having that sense of wholeness brings a centeredness to me as a mestizo person. Part of forgiving our ancestors is realizing that oftentimes they were acting out of survival, meaning that they were just trying to put food on the table, and so they needed to do what they needed to do to make things work. As a person now who has also the unity consciousness, we can also know that I can operate now out of a sense of purpose. Gratefully, I believe in the power of abundance, so all of my needs are met, so I don't have to worry about survival per se. I can focus on my purpose and integrating and healing myself. And so that's what we can offer ourselves as well, is focus on healing and purpose and forgiveness. And so in closing, I want to read this quote by an amazing poet and Chicana activist named Gloria Anzaldúa. And I'm not a poetry person, but I read her poetry and it connected with me because she writes about that intersection of being a queer person who was raised in Texas, who didn't necessarily speak Spanish, and was also an activist. And so this quote we can be read, she's referring to mestizos, but this can also be read to no matter what your ancestry is. She says, stubborn, persevering, impenetrable as stone, yet possessing a malleability that renders us unbreakable. We, and you can insert whatever your ancestry is, the mestizas and mestizos will remain. If you're here today, that means you remain. If you're watching us online, that means you remain. And so we can take this into our time of meditation. I talked about my Mexican ancestry, but hold your ancestry. I invite you to close your eyes as we enter this space of celebration and peace. Take a deep breath with me as we call in our ancestors, both our spiritual, our biological ancestors. See them in your heart now. And see them collectively. See them in a room that is within your heart. And see yourself holding a marigold, beautiful, bright, orange, lively flower, and offer it to them. And as you continue to breathe, see yourself going deeper. In this peace, this relaxation, and offer more of your ancestors, this marigold, which in curanderismo symbolizes joy, brightness. It means lightness. It means celebration. If you feel ready, you can offer your ancestors forgiveness for their failings. But you can also offer them a hug for being who they were, for being who they are, and creating a space, creating a way for you. And as you see more of your ancestors, you don't have to know their names, you don't even have to see their faces, but you know that they're there collectively. As you see them, you feel the love of their presence. And as you remind yourself that there is no border in spirit, you see that as you extend love to your ancestors, you're extending love to yourself. And as you see this light of love swirling in the room of your heart space with your ancestors and your celebration, you see yourself full. You see yourself whole and healed. You see yourself full of abundance, that you are able to bring with you out into the world, a world that needs reminding of their own divinity, their own forgiveness, their own abundance. You can carry that forth. As you breathe, we can hold that picture in our hearts and solidify it.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio dos luceros que cuando los abro, perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco. Y en el alto cielo su fondo estrellado, y en las multitudes el hombre que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el oído que en todo su ancho graba noche y día, grillos y canarios, martillos, turbinas, ladridos, chubascos y la voz tan tierna de mi bien amado. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el que pienso y declaro, madre, amigo, hermano y luz, alumbrando la ruta del alma del que estoy amando. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la marcha de mis pies cansados, con ellos anduve ciudades y charcos, playas y desiertos, montañas y llanos, y la casa tuya, tu calle y tu patio. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio el corazón que agita su marco cuando miro el fruto del cerebro humano, cuando miro el bueno tan lejos del malo, cuando miro el fondo de tus ojos claros. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la risa y me ha dado el llanto. Así yo distingo dicha de quebranto, los dos materiales que forman mi canto y el canto de ustedes que es el mismo canto, y el canto de todos que es mi propio canto. Gracias a la vida, gracias a la vida.
Travel. And Misa Malone. Woo! Let's hear it from him.
The beautiful space.
Beautiful space, surrounded by this love.
Yes.
Surrounded by all of those ancestors. Thank you, David.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that to us. And thank you, Misa. Amazing. So wonderful to be able to celebrate this holiday and celebrate all of the people that brought us to this moment.
Right.
And all that they went through. Right. We hold it consciously so that we can transform it for the future, like you talked about earlier.
Communion.
Yeah.
And forgiveness.
And moving forward with all of it purposefully.
Yes, yes, yes. And thank you too, just for the, not only my bloodline, but chosen family. And let me expand that to indigenous peoples. As a gringo, let me see all of their contributions that affect me.
Yes.
And stand upon the collective ancestry.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
We have take out your spiritual connection card again, and we have a way for you to anchor that so that this isn't just an experience on Sunday, but something that you live and move into your week. If you flip over to the other side of the spiritual connection card, you'll see we have spiritual practices to take you through the week. And they're also listed on the inside of your bulletin. Also, for those of you online, they're going to appear in the chat next to you, whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook or in our Zoom room, you can see them as well. And they come from David's talk. The spiritual practices is to pray for your ancestry, for your ancestors.
Mm-hmm. Or you can choose this week, I ask my ancestors for insight this week.
Yeah. Mom's on the screen, was on the screen behind me, and I was thinking of her doing the meditation. So, yes. Eat the food of your ancestors. Well, I do love some good Cajun food, and we're going to have tons of great Mexican food downstairs after, and some of it brought by people who have made it for us today. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Eat their food and think of them. And when I sit there and contemplate my ancestors, let me meditate on my purpose.
Yes.
Maybe with them supporting and cheering me on.
Absolutely. So you can click those off. You can, my husband, what he does is take a picture of it so it's on his phone. It reminds him of what he wants to do for the week. So it's always with him because his phone is always with him. Right?
Yes. So drop these in the offering basket when they come around. Reverend Ken then takes these in prayer during the week and says, as you have declared, so it is true for you.
Yes, absolutely.
That agreement. And let's see what else. We want to mention the spiritual discussion group happens right after service. We continue the conversation. Everybody on Zoom to stay in the Zoom room. And for those of us that want to join, grab a little plate of food and join us in the conference room downstairs.
Yeah, the conference room downstairs is the spiritual discussion group, and we have a conversation so that we can anchor these teachings right there while we're eating, and enjoying. And also it's time for time, talent, and treasure.
Yes.
Right. So everything we've experienced today has been because someone is gifted something to us. How we celebrated Hal and Sonia, how we've celebrated this building, this has all been gifts of someone who wanted to continue this ministry. So thank you for everyone who does give, and I want to give a couple shout outs today because last Sunday we had our fundraiser. We have an annual fundraiser, and Laura Lee and Renee and Misa were the chair people, so stand so we can give you a round of applause.
Yes. Where's Renee? I see Laura Lee.
And Misa was also our auctioneer, and all of us who participated by donating items for auction, by coming and writing checks. I am happy to report to you that it was our most successful financial fundraiser ever, where we raised $40,000 in one day.
Oh my God. 40,000.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Right? And so that's how we pay for everything here, and that's how we create the systems and the classes and the experience that you have. So if you weren't able to be with us here but want to participate in that, we are still accepting funds for that. We can make it 41 or 42 or 4 or 5, 50,000. And so part of what we're doing is we're raising money to renovate one of the bathrooms you'll see downstairs is under construction. We've had several donations to that. We raised some money for that. And the next is our kitchen, which is a monumental undertaking. It has to be gutted and completely redone. And so we're raising money for that. So if that is something that lights you up, speak to me, speak to one of our board members. Board members, raise your hands right now. These are our board members. Woo, they're scattered around the room. Sean and Renee and Laura Lee and Dean, and they can talk to you about all the projects we have going on here. What I want to really ring clear is this isn't just the people who can write the really large checks. This is about all of us, whether it's $1 or $100 or $10,000 or $20,000, whatever it is you're giving, it all has value and it all contributes to the greater good. And that's what we say when we're all in. We are all in here, how that being all in changes us. And it makes the experience here different. My husband and I, he's sitting in the back row right there, he said to me recently, and he said here on platform, that his job, he got a job at Stanford, and that brought us from New York City to San Francisco 18 years ago. And while Stanford brought us here, Unity San Francisco keeps us here. The Stanford job ended, and we've gone on to other things, but what we've not left is the spiritual community and the teachings that lift our lives. And that's why we are tithing members of Unity San Francisco.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
and that's what I invite you into, if this resonates with you, to ask me and talk to me about how you can become a supporting member, giving time, talent, and treasure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It is a joy and a reward
Yes.
to know, whether it's small or big, that I give and I know that it is blessing not only me but others.
Yes.
There's a joy.
So
There's
I'll
a
let you
variety-
tell them how
Yes.
they can do that.
There's the white envelope in the chair seat in front of you if you want to use that. There's a QR code on the screen. Use that. There's a donate link in the chat. Use that. Thank you for celebrating.
Put us in your
and
will.
supporting us. Yes. Legacy donations.
All right.
Yes,
And
from
so
all of those who have
over the
already.
last decade, we've received over $500,000 in legacy
In
gifts.
legacy.
Right? When you think about it that way, $500,000 in legacy gifts. That's how people have valued this. And it's just, I just want to lift it up and
Yes.
honor it as we talk about our ancestors here.
Yes.
We are supported by them. Yeah.
We are supported. We stand on their shoulders and we stand together on their shoulders. So we always anchor our time of giving with an affirmation. The ushers are coming forward. Oops, help me out, Bruno. There's the affirmation. So I'll say it once, and I invite you to know this with me together. I give with abundant love and joy, and as I give, I receive. Let us say this together.
I give with abundant love and joy.
And as I give, I receive.
And so it is.
So it is. Thank you,
So I have a
ushers.
couple of quick announcements that we'll keep. First off is David's leaving a group on Wednesday evening here, 6 o'clock, downstairs in the hospitality room for Gay Men's Spirituality. So if you identify as a gay man and want to come talk about that, wanted to explore further what that intersection is like, being a spiritual being and identifying as a gay man, and how that can be amplified and more potent in your life. David's leaving a great group on that. Speak to him after about more information about that.
Yes, it's been going on for over 2 years, and a lot of the attendees, 3 years.
3 years now.
And
Ooh.
a lot of the people attend are from San Francisco in general, the Bay Area, so thank you for your service to our LGBT community. Thank you, David.
From Oi to Joy, Solomit, stand up please, is leading. So Solomit has written a book called From Oi to Joy. It is about how to find purpose and meaning and joy, of course, joy, in your later years and in your transition years. It is just great. So whether you're retiring or about to retire and want to find out more purpose, speak to Solomit, and it will be in the conference room starting at 1:30.
Yes.
It's today
Today.
and for the next 2 Sundays after.
Yes,
So-
Shulamit Sophia,
and see
thank you.
more about that on our website.
Yes.
I also want to point out that it's not in our list. So before we get to this one, Reverend Elizabeth, who's not with us here today, she's off on another journey, but she's also sponsoring something. It didn't make it to our list, but it is on our website. You can check it out on the website. She's offering a 5 people only small group to talk about transition, to talk about how it is we leave this world. So if that's something that's working in your life right now, that you want to explore further what that transition will be like, it's about understanding that we are all on that journey, that we will all leave this planet one day and leave this body. And that is offered as a gift to Unity San Francisco. Reverend Elizabeth is charging for the experience. It's a workshop, it is a dinner, it is coaching, it is a planning session for your own memorial service.
Wow.
And it's really rich. There's flyers downstairs. I'll talk to you more about
Yes.
it. But see me about it. It's also a way to give back to Unity San Francisco. We thank Reverend Elizabeth for that.
Right.
Our prayer
Amazing.
chaplains will be around here after service. They're wearing the white stoles like Tyler's wearing right here, and they can hold you in prayer. So anything that you're holding that you don't want to take with you, leave it with the prayer chaplains. Anything that you're celebrating and want amplified, bring it to the prayer chaplains. Anything that you want lifted up in prayer, or anyone that you want lifted up in
Yes.
prayer,
Yes.
let our prayer chaplains help you.
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna-
thank you to everybody that helps make Unity San Francisco possible. Here comes
Yeah.
the music team. Thank you to the governing board. Thank you to the hospitality and the ushers and greeters. But thank you to everybody here. We create this experience. So thank you.
So I invite you to stand now as you're willing and able. We have a great closing song. It's called You Are the Light. But first, I'm going to say this. I joyfully celebrate all that I am. And I invite you to stand in your power pose. Take up as much air and space as you possibly can without hitting someone standing next to you and say, I joyfully celebrate all that I am. One more time together. I joyfully celebrate all that I am. And so it is.
All right, so we are going to sing We Are the Light. 1, 2, 3, sing. My eyes are wide and open. My eyes can see. My mind is filled with knowing. My mind believes I am awake. I am awake. Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. My heart is clear and growing. My heart can see. My soul is full of knowing. My soul believes I am awake. I am awake. Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Now I know where my freedom lies. I can't go back and close my eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day and join us for some hospitality downstairs. You are the light.
Now I know where my freedom lies. I can't go back and close my eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. I am the light.